Welcome back to all of you. Backstreet's back, all right. And they are here in St. Louis, and we are so excited to have Backstreet Boy Howie D with us right here in the Great Day St. Louis studio. Good morning
Hey,
to
good morning.
you.
How are you doing?
We are so thrilled to have you, and
Thank
I
you.
am totally geeking out on the inside because I remember being in junior high, writing in my diary and listening to Backstreet Boys songs.
Thank you.
So thank
Appreciate
you
it very
for
much.
making my childhood
thank you.
so much better.
Appreciate that.
We are going to talk about your new album, but first off, you are here with the rest of your group for the big show at the Enterprise.
I'm excited to
Center
perform tonight. Yes, I have a big show. Taking all of our family and friends down a trip down memory lane with all the oldies and the goodies. I also have a little sprinkled some of the new stuff off the new DNA album, but it's gonna be a big show.
How was it coming together and saying, let's go on tour again?
You know what, actually, we've been going strong for 26 years. Kevin took a break back in early 2000, and I think a lot of people thought once that happened that the group had just, kind of dispersed, but the rest of us carried the torch on and still had 2 more records that happened, and now we're just very blessed to have lightning striking in a bottle twice now to have the success that we've had with this new album and doing sold out arenas around the world. It's a very big blessing.
It's so amazing how long your group has been together and that you have been able to do individual projects. You have a new album.
I sure do, yeah. That's one blessing about the group is that we allow each other to spread our wings and do individual stuff because we feel like the stronger we are individually, the more we come back to the table with for the group. And so I have a little side project. It's a family album, as I call it.
Okay.
My son inspired me about 5 years ago when he was 5 years old to make some more music for families because I had a really hard time connecting with him at the time with the music that was out there. I didn't understand why. There were so many great movies out there like the Toy Stories, the Wreck-It Ralphs, all these great movies that adults and kids could watch together. But I found it hard to connect with the music. So I looked out in our audience one day and I saw all these fans that were teenagers many years that have now grown up and have kids as well, bringing their kids to our show. So I decided to make a little family album.
And what is it called?
It's called Which One Am I?
Okay.
Which is a little spoof on the little Backstreet Boys and which one am I within the group because the group actually did inspire me to make this record as well. But the album is mostly based around subjects as a little kid that I dealt with that we felt were very relevant today. I worked with some great writers, Tora Hyam and Lisa St. Lou, and they felt like my life was interesting enough with all the things I dealt with, from being shy to worrying to being height challenged to being in my older sister's shadow to the first single No Habla Español, which is a song that's loosely based about what I went through as a little kid. My mother was Spanish and she married an Irish Scottish American. But at the time as a little kid in my family, we didn't grow up speaking Spanish. And my mother wanted to make sure that we were like, really Americanized and no accents and discrimination possibly down the line. And so we didn't speak Spanish. But people looked at me always and would automatically assume that I was Spanish just the way I looked. So it made me really want to dig a little bit more into subjects that kids are dealing with nowadays and be able to make people feel comfortable in their own skin.
And I love that because that makes you so much more relatable to not just music fans, but people in general.
Thank you.
That's
thank
huge.
you, thank you.
I did listen to Which One Am I earlier, actually a couple times. I thought it was pretty funny because you describe yourself as the soft-spoken, peacemaking, booty-shaking mystery. So kudos
That was
to
a little
you.
collaborative writing there with my writers.
I love everything about it. Where can people get the album?
Actually, if people go to howied.net, they can find out anything and everything about the album, which is all over the socials and all online sites. As well as I have a musical that I'm very proud to be performing in that they can find out more information about that. I'll be in Omaha, Nebraska next January and February at the Rose Theater.
And then I have to know, because I have always wondered this, out of every single song that the Backstreet Boys have done, what is your favorite to sing, but also your favorite to perform in front of a huge crowd? You
know, I stayed true to a song that was off of our very first album. It's called All I Have to Give. And it was written and produced by some great friends of ours, Full Force. And it's just an amazing song that I feel is still timeless. I love the hat routine that we do on stage with it that people will see tonight, and without giving away too many surprises. But we just have it was a great collaborative effort.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you so much for coming in, spending some time with us. Howie D of the Backstreet Boys, totally freaking out. And if you would like to find more information about his new album, which I think you should, go ahead and go to our website, kmovie.com/greatday following the show. Megan, he just made it a great day, St. Louis.
Oh, of course. It's going to be a great show tonight, too. And got to see a Cardinals game yesterday, too, right?
Yeah.
Big Cardinals win.
Yeah.
Big good luck charm.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by.